Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I am so excited for today's video because this video is in collaboration with another YouTuber. Some of you may know her. Her name is Samantha March and she is awesome. I did have her as a guest on my podcast several months ago now, and that's how we connected, and then I ended up as a guest on her podcast, and I think I told you guys about that. And now we're collabing on a video, because why not? She's a published author. She is a YouTuber. She has a book blog, and she also recently launched her podcast. So she's a lot like me in that she is, you know, got her hands in lots of different platforms, and she's very passionate about makeup. Her review videos are awesome, very thorough. She's very consistent. She has series videos that she does, like certain videos every Monday, every Wednesday. I think she does 4 videos now a week, and then her podcasts are on Thursdays. But anyway, I think you guys are going to love her. So if you haven't checked her out, definitely check her out. She's a sweetheart. And then if you're new, if you're coming from Samantha's channel, hi. My name is Jamie, and I do beauty videos 3 times a week. I would be so happy if you would subscribe to my channel. I love this platform. I appreciate every single one of you. I don't know, am I going to sit here and be all sappy for the whole video? But thank you to everybody who clicked on this video and is watching, and thank you to everybody who is subscribed to my channel. I appreciate you so much. So for today's video, we are going to be doing top 40 beauty questions tag. Now, I did a little bit of research on this tag, and it's old. This is like a tag from like the old school days of YouTube, when YouTube was really just about makeup. You know what I mean? Like, there was no drama, there was no, it was just all about the love of makeup. So I think it's kind of fun that we're doing this particular tag because we both really just love makeup, you know? So anyway, that's what we're going to be doing today. I'm doing this get ready with me style, which Samantha's way better at than I am, but you know, I created this look, which I really actually love how it came out. I wanted to do something kind of holiday festive, and this is what happened. I had to take it off the first time, but you know, we made it through, and this is what happened, so I like it. Okay, so if you guys would like to hear my answers to the top 40 beauty questions and watch me create this look, then keep on watching. Okay guys, so let's get this party started. I am just going to get ready. I'm not really going to go through too much on the products. I might talk about them a little bit. I'm not really good at getting ready while I'm chatty. So Samantha's way better at this than me, so we'll see how it goes. So I'm just going to jump in. So the first question is, how many times do you wash your face daily? I wash my face twice. I usually will wash it in the morning in the shower, and then I wash it again at night when I'm like washing all my makeup off. I also double cleanse at night, so maybe that's 3 times. Does that count? I don't know. What type of skin do you have, dry, oily, or combo? Well, my skin changes based on like where I am. So I grew up on the East Coast, and when I lived there, my skin was very oily. And then I moved to Los Angeles, and my skin became like completely normal. And now I live in Las Vegas, and my skin definitely leans dry. It's still normal, but normal to dry. And also, I'm getting older, and as you get older, your skin tends to lose moisture also. So I definitely am dry. What is your current face wash? I'm actually trying out products from a brand called Good Molecules. They are a skincare line created by Beautylish, and they have this cleansing balm that I'm really, really liking. I love cleansing balms because I just feel like they really break down the makeup and help it just come right off. Do you exfoliate? Actually, not really. I have interviewed skincare experts on my podcast, and all the advice that I have heard is that exfoliation can actually be do more harm than good, because you are removing a surface layer of your skin that actually protects you from the sun. So it you end up getting more sun damage the more you exfoliate, which I found really interesting, but that's really not why I don't exfoliate. I don't exfoliate because I'm lazy AF. I just can't be bothered. Like, I don't really mask very often either, because I don't know. Like, I ain't got that kind of time, you know? What moisturizer do you use? Okay, I am psycho obsessed with the entire product line from Algenist. I had their VP of product development on my podcast as well. And they had sent me over a line of products to try so that I could become familiar with the brand, because I really didn't know much about the brand. And at first I was like, wow, I like the products, but like shortly after I started using them, my skin, like, it changed the game for my skin. My skin has never looked better in my entire life than it does now. After I started using them, like, I kind of can't use anything else, because my skin looks better than it ever has. Like, literally. Their liquid gold collagen is on another level, but it is so expensive, I'm not gonna lie. I do have a promo code. I actually got that because I just didn't feel comfortable promoting a brand that's that expensive without some kind of discount for my audience. So I do have it in the description box, and I think it's 20% off, which is like kind of a lot. So yeah, side note. I do use their serum, their liquid collagen, I use their sleeping collagen, and I use their prebiotic moisturizer during the day. Do you have freckles? No, I definitely do not have freckles. Do you use eye cream? Actually, I use the liquid gold serum as my eye cream, because those products, this is not sponsored, but those products, they have algae, and algae regenerates your skin, and they are completely good to use anywhere in your body. So it's replaced my eye cream completely, which is great, because even though like it's $115, it actually is functioning as a serum and an eye cream for me. Okay, next question. Did you or do you have acne-prone skin? No, not really. I mean, I do have a little bit of something right here from Flow, but I typically, like, I broke out as a kid, like, hormonally, like everybody does, but acne's never really been a big problem for me. I have large pores, and I deal with that, but not acne. I still get, one every now and then from Flow. Did you ever use Proactive? I actually did. I used Proactive when it first came out. I don't know why. I didn't have like massive acne issues, but I don't know. I don't know why I used it, honestly. What foundation do you use? Well, my favorite foundation of all time is the Urban Decay All Nighter Foundation mixed with L'Oreal Pro Glow. Like, it has to be mixed. Something about that combination is, it's so good. Like, it's like, if I have an occasion where I want to look amazing, I want my foundation to last hours and hours, that's what I'm going to go to. I'm definitely all about longevity with a foundation. I don't like to wear foundations that will break up after 6 hours. Like, that's kind of a deal breaker for me. I like one and done products. I want to put my makeup on in the morning, and I don't want to have to worry about it until I want to take it off, And All Nighter is just that foundation that I know it's waterproof. it's long wear, and it's full coverage. When I use the Pro Glow with it, it like cuts down the matte and it gives more of a natural finish. That's why I like them together. My answer is too long. I don't know. Let's talk. I'm just gonna talk. How about concealer? Ooh, my favorite concealer right now is the one I just used. This is from Dose of Colors. This is the Meet Your Hue concealer. I love this concealer because it really doesn't crease. Like, you don't have to set it all the way up here and like, you know, I'm in my 40s and the more powder you have up here, the more kind of cakey things can look, the more dry it can look. So I love this one because it doesn't crease at all. It's kind of self-setting, and I mean, look at it. Like, it's flawless. It's got the coverage without the dryness. It's amazing. I love it. Did I miss a spot up here? I'm feeling like I might cream bronze. I'm loving this Infallible Long Wear Shaping Stick. I feel like nobody talks about it. It's a foundation stick, but I use it to like cream bronze when I get into the mood. I'm in the mood right now. I don't know why. Holidays? I don't know. I have no idea what look I'm even creating right now. We shall see. Okay, so next question. Do you know your undertone color? I am for sure a neutral undertone. I can go either way. I look good with silver jewelry or gold jewelry. I can wear either one. And I can really, I can go in a lot of directions with foundations. So I just usually, if neutral is an option, I go with neutral. In MAC, though, interestingly enough, I'm NC 25. But then in some foundations, I have warm undertone because they don't have neutral, so their warm works better for me. I don't know. It just depends on the foundation, but I typically will go neutral when given the opportunity. The next question is, what do you think of false eyelashes? I love me some falsies. Don't get me wrong. I think falsies I feel beautiful when I wear falsies, you know? Like, I feel glam. I feel good, you know? But they're a pain in the ass. Let's be real. So I don't wear them as much as I used to. I wear them almost exclusively when I do YouTube videos, or if I'm going out like something specific where I really want to look great. Maybe like a wedding or like a girls' night out or, you know, things like that. But I love me some fake eyelashes. I do. I do definitely prefer a wearable lash. Like, I'm not into the super glam, crazy lashes anymore. You know, I'm very particular about what lashes I will wear. Like, they need to be wearable. Like, I need to be, if I can't go out during the day wearing them, then they're probably too long. You know what I mean? Okay, the next question is, did you know you're supposed to change your mascara every 3 months? I did not know that, and I don't do that. Really? Who made up that rule? What brand of mascara do you use? Well, right now, I just received Bad Gal Bang in the mail from Benefit, and oh my god, I'm obsessed. I also recently got sent Hypnose Drama from Lancome, which I already loved, but it just like, I haven't used it in such a long time. I forgot how much I love that mascara. So Lancome Miss Your Big is my favorite mascara. Maybe I should start there. But right now I'm using Bad Gal Bang and Hypnose Drama. Sephora or MAC? Sephora. What makeup tools do you use in makeup application? I use all the same tools that everybody uses. Beauty blender, I use my brushes, I use my eyelash curler, can't live without that. Tweezers to apply my falsies, and I always have makeup wipes on hand. I don't know if that counts as a tool. Oh, and the other thing I always use every time I do my makeup is my color switch. I cannot live without this thing. This eyeshadow brush is pretty much the best eyeshadow brush on the face of the planet. It is from Morphe. It is from last year's holiday collection. They do not make this in a single. I can't find anything like it anywhere. It is a flat little pancake brush. Like, it's skinny, and then you turn it, and it's fat. But it's tapered to a point, and it's dense. Like, not super dense, but like not soft, you know? So it allows me to pack color in my outer V. It allows me to precisely apply into my crease. So I tend to do the majority of my eye look with this one brush. So I use the color switch to clean the brush off in between applications so the colors don't get mixed, and it really works very well. Okay, the next question is, do you use makeup base primer for the eyes? Yes. I mostly use concealer I lay down concealer for my base. I used to use the Urban Decay Primer Potion all the time, like back in the day. I tried the MAC Soft Ochre for a while, but honestly, like, it's a little bit too dry for me. Like, I don't like my lids to be dry. So I stopped using that like years ago. And then I just got into the habit. I think it was when Shape Tape kind of came on the scene. I started using that as eyeshadow base, and I just realized, you know what? Concealer does the job. Especially if it's a long wear concealer. For my face, I use primer every day. Always. And mostly a hydrating primer. Actually, I use two primers. I use a pore filling primer, either Tatcha Silk Canvas or the e.l.f. Poreless Putty. And I have a hydrating primer as a base. Because she's extra. No, I have large pores and I like my skin to look very hydrated. So I just make sure that, you know, every little bit of hydration helps. And I like to make sure that my pores are filled in as much as possible. What is your favorite eyeshadow color or shade? I always lean cranberry. Like cranberry tones, cranberry, mauve, pinky, those types of tones are my favorite. Like, if you look back on my channel at my eye looks, like probably the majority of them are those in that color family. But lately I've been doing a lot of neutral looks in my regular life. I am just obsessed with the Urban Decay Naked Reloaded palette, and I use it a lot. It's so funny when I look at the palette, it's not one that just like visually I look at and I'm like, I'm obsessed. But I'm obsessed. I have the toughest time talking while I do my brows. So I feel like I'm going to do those real quick and then come right back. Is it cheating? I don't know. It's better for you, trust me. Okay, it's a good thing too, because that just took me way too long and I'm just not having an easy brow day. Like, not really loving how those look right now, but we're going to keep it moving and maybe I can fix it later. Like, I feel like this brow looks thicker than the other one. It's so annoying. Don't you hate that? And then, like, the more you try to fix it, like, the worse you make it look. And you just wish you left it. Kind of like liquid eyeliner. You know what I mean? Anyway, next question. Oh, do you use pencil or liquid liner? I use, did I put concealer on my lids? Yeah, I did. I use, I use liquid on my top, and I use pencil in my waterline. How often do you poke your eyes with eyeliner pencil? I don't think I do. I don't know that I've ever done that. Maybe, but not that I can recall. All right, I need to gather myself to figure out what the eye look is that we're gonna do right now. I have been just feeling in the mood to do like super festive, over the top festive, you know, like, but every time I attempt a festive look, it doesn't come out festive. So, I don't know. I guess we're just gonna see where this takes us. I have two palettes. I have the BH Fairy Lights palette, which is their holiday, and I also have here an oldie but goodie, the Urban Decay Born to Run. I don't know why. I was thinking I might do green, and they have like the best green in this palette. This green here, it's so good. But I've really been wanting to play with like a metallic silver. I have these two right here. I have one from Pop Beauty that is like so beautiful, and it's like a liquid glitter situation. And also, I have this pigment from Bodyography that is silver as well. And this is so pretty. Can you guys see that? Oh, so, so pretty. I kind of am thinking I want to do that like in the middle of my lid. So I guess we'll just roll the dice. See what happens. Where was I? What do you think of pigment eyeshadows? Oh, like these, for example? Obsessed. I love them. Do you use mineral makeup? No. I mean, I definitely tried like Bare Minerals like back in the day, because, you know, makeup is my thing. But I haven't like, I don't use mineral makeup on a daily basis. Although I will say that I do have a blush that's a mineral blush from a brand called Young Blood Cosmetics, and I love it. It's a really good one. I think the shade is like Plumberry or something, and it's a really pretty blush. Okay, next question. What is your favorite lipstick? Favorite lipstick of all time is Urban Decay Vice Lipstick in Safe Word. And my ride or dies that have been with me a long time already know this. I've talked about that lipstick on my channel 5 million times. It's still, to me, the most perfect nude shade of life. And I don't know where mine is right now, and it's very upsetting. I think it might have fallen into, like, out of my purse into my bag. I don't know what is happening here. What am I doing? I don't really like that. I was, like, attempting to keep it light on the inside, but I don't like how that is looking right now. I don't love how I look with dark colors on my lid. It makes me very uncomfortable. So this is, you know, this is not my comfort zone, that's for sure. I might take it off and redo it if it doesn't come out the way I want it to. We're gonna see. Of course, somebody is out there blowing leaves right now. Okay, so while the landscapers were busy doing their thing, I attempted to do, like, to finish one eye to see where it would go, and I was not a fan. So I ended up wiping it off and just reapplying my layer of concealer. And now I have a clear idea of what I'm doing, and I'm going to do that now. This is real life, people. This is what happens. Okay, so where were we? We were talking about my favorite lipstick. They cannot possibly be coming back here. All right, well, I think they're gone now. Every time I thought that they were gone, they kept coming back. Okay, so we were talking about lipstick, and I was saying how I loved Urban Decay. Repeat yourself again. And then the next question was, how about lip gloss? Okay, so the thing with lip gloss, I love the idea of lip gloss, and when lip gloss made a comeback, when Urban Decay released their Hi-Fi Gloss collection, I was pumped. I was excited. I was like, yes, gloss is making a comeback, because when I was younger, I was a gloss girl. I was all about it. But I have 2 dogs. And I'm like one of those crazy puppy moms. And I snuggle my dogs all of the time. I'm giving them kisses and love. Their fur gets caught in my lip gloss. That's like the truth of the matter. So I don't wear gloss hardly ever for that reason. I like it. I like gloss. I have a shit ton of glosses. I have more gloss than any one person needs to have, and I don't wear any of them. This is so sad. All right, next question. What is your favorite blush to use? Interestingly enough, I have a couple of favorite blushes, but the one that I've been on right now that I cannot stop using is one I've had for a long time, and it's from a brand called Borghese. Look how dirty that is. That's like embarrassing. I don't even know if a makeup wipe could help it. Anyway, it's from an Italian brand called Borghese, and this is what it looks like. It's called Stunner. That's the name of it, and it is just like the most perfect corally, peachy, bronzy nude color. I don't know. I have it on right now, and like it looks very natural. I kind of want to put some more on, because why not? It looks very like natural. It just looks like a natural flush to the cheeks, and it goes with literally any eye look I pair it with. So I really like it. I don't know, I'm into it right now. The next question is, do you buy your makeup on eBay? I do not buy my makeup on eBay. I have before in the past, like if I'm looking for something very specific and I can no longer get it, maybe it's discontinued or something like that, like I'm not opposed to it. But in general, I think there's a lot of counterfeit makeup on eBay as well. So only if I'm looking for something that I can't find elsewhere. How about that? Next question. Do you like drugstore makeup? Oh, yes, 100%. I love me a good drugstore makeup. Like, you know, I grew up loving makeup, and I could not afford Sephora or MAC. Like, I was probably in my 20s before I got like my first MAC product, and I was like, that was a big deal. I was excited. You know, when I was growing up, the drugstore makeup sucked. Like, it wasn't great. You know, now I feel like drugstore makeup is just as good as high end. Like, they've really stepped it up. I think it's has a lot to do with YouTube and influencers and how huge the beauty industry has become because of YouTube. Regardless of the reason, it has gotten so good. And some of my favorite products are from the drugstore. If all I could buy was the drugstore and I didn't have this job and I wasn't reviewing makeup and, you know, I would probably have 90% drugstore products. Now, don't get me wrong. I love a good luxury product and I love a good high-end product, depending what it is. Why spend more money if you don't have to? You know what I mean? So yeah, so drugstore makeup, I love drugstore makeup. I do. Did you ever consider taking makeup classes? No. No. Hold on. Let me just get through this real quick. When I was younger, I did a lot of modeling, and I sat in the makeup chair a lot. So I learned a lot about makeup during that time, and I mostly did my own makeup for fun. I never got the same joy out of doing someone else's makeup as I did doing my own, if that makes sense. Like, I loved the transformation process of doing my own makeup, like seeing my own face transform. And that's what brought me the most joy in makeup, is just being able to paint my own face, and, you know, it made me feel some kind of way, you know what I mean? So I learned a lot about makeup very young, but I mean, shit, YouTube has taught me more than I ever could imagine learning. I feel like you almost don't even need makeup classes anymore because you can learn everything you need to know on YouTube. And then some. From like amazing celebrity makeup artists to like just brilliant makeup artists on YouTube, like, you know, or just somebody who's learned a lot about makeup. Like, there are people I learn things from that are on YouTube that aren't necessarily licensed makeup artists, you know what I mean, or trained makeup artists. Are you clumsy putting on makeup? Yeah, I kind of am. I can't even lie. I slap shit on my face sometimes. I'm just like, sometimes I'll be editing a video and I'm like, damn, could you be a little bit more eloquent about it? No, I just slap shit on, and, you know, it all comes together in the end. You know what I mean? Okay, the next question is, name one makeup crime that you hate. That is such a good question. I need to think about that. All right, while I was thinking of my answer, I just threw on some winged liner. I realized I don't think I put bronzer on over my cream products. So I'm just going to do that real quick while my lash glue dries. So one crime that I hate has nothing to do with makeup application or anything. It's just makeup, the makeup industry in general. I hate when brands blow up the prices of their products unnecessarily to try to make themselves more coveted, I guess. I don't know what the right words are, but products that clearly you can dupe, that are not anything like so mind-blowingly innovative, and yet they cost $130 for an eyeshadow palette. I hate that. There is no eyeshadow palette I have ever come across that is worth $120. I'm sorry, it just doesn't exist in my world, and I hate that that exists. I hate that that exists. Like, stop it right now. Like, stop it. All right, it's time to get serious now. We're going to put on some lashes here. This is serious business. Takes the utmost focus and concentration. Okay. All right, we're in business. Good. All right, next question. Do you like colorful shades of makeup, lipstick, eyeshadow, or neutral ones? Oh yeah, I love a good color. I mean, in my regular life, I lean towards neutrals for sure. Like in everyday life, I'm going to go for like a nice neutral eye or something in the cranberry family. But I do like having fun with color every now and then. I'll get into a mood. Which celebrity always has great makeup? I think Kim Kardashian always looks like goals. Like Kim Kardashian, she is a woman after my own heart. You know what I mean? I just think that she always looks exactly how I feel inside. I don't know why I'm in like a silly mood. All right, I think I'm pretty happy with this eye. With how this came out. Like I don't know if it's even or anything, but you know, it's fine. I'm not actually going to a holiday event in this moment. So, you know, we don't have to be too particular. Okay, so yeah, Kim Kardashian, Makeup by Mario, all hail the king and queen of makeup, as far as I'm concerned. That's why I think neutral makeup, like I'm so drawn to it, because Kim Kardashian doesn't fuck with color. Like how often do you ever see Kim Kardashian in color? She always does neutral, and it always looks so sophisticated and classy and sexy at the same time. It's like the perfect mix. If you could leave the house using just one makeup item, what would you use? Probably foundation. It's a toss-up between mascara and foundation. I've always been very insecure of my skin just because I've always had unevenness and redness and big pores. So I've always been, you know, mostly concerned with the look of my complexion. But I definitely think with the skincare that I've been using and kind of the state of my skin right now, I feel much more comfortable without foundation on than I ever did when I was younger. But like a lash, like good lashes just like opens up your eyes, and it can really like make you look like really pretty. So a good mascara probably, I would say. I guess I'll go with that. But do I have sunglasses? Because if I have sunglasses, then I could just throw on a lip. I'm not really good at this question. I don't know. Do I have to pick one? The next question is, could you leave the house without makeup on? When I was younger, I would say 100% no. I would never leave the house without makeup. No way. Now I do occasionally, depending on where I'm going. Like if I'm just running to work out real quick, and I'm going to somewhere like the park or somewhere outdoors to work out, I probably will not wear makeup. And even sometimes to the gym, I won't, because I'm like, I don't want anyone looking at me. Like I want to not look cute at all. So yeah, I feel fine leaving in those scenarios. If I'm going to go into stores like the grocery store or Target or whatever, or I'm actually going to go function and have to interact with human beings, nah, I'm wearing makeup. always. Okay, so next question. Do you think you look good without any makeup on? No, not really. I mean, not comparatively speaking to wearing makeup. I definitely prefer at least some makeup, at least an even base, you know what I mean? I don't think I look great without makeup, but you know, whatever. In your opinion, what is the best makeup line? What a question. I guess if I'm thinking about like the best brand, and I don't know if it's fair to pick like one makeup brand to say like they're the best makeup brand, because I have so many favorites that I love. But if I think about the brand that has the most variety of products that I love, or the most amount of products that I can say are definite wins to me, like if I could only choose one brand and their products were the only products I could put on my face for the rest of my life, I would have to go with Urban Decay because, you know, start like just their base products, their all-nighter foundation that I mentioned, their Stay Naked foundation, their Stay Naked concealer, their powder, this Ultimate Brush Off powder is my favorite. You know, their other products, their bronzers and blushes and stuff are fine, but they have some great eyeshadow palettes, all the Naked palettes. Their mascara is mediocre. Their lipsticks are my favorite. So, like, they just have a lot of products that are within Holy Grail status for me. So, I think I could live the rest of my life only using Urban Decay and be completely happy. And the last question is, what do you think of makeup? I think so many things about makeup. Makeup isn't just makeup. Not for me. I think makeup is a tool for every person who wears it to feel confident and amazing and beautiful and take on the world. I think that every person deserves to feel confidence when they leave the house, and I feel like your level of confidence directly affects how you take on the world. Makeup is empowerment. Makeup is art. Makeup is fun. And makeup has created this world for us here on YouTube where we can kind of bond over our love of it in a way that, you know, we may have never connected otherwise. Like just like this video with Samantha, and I'm collaborating with her. We've never met in real life, but we've connected because we love makeup and we're in this industry and we both are very passionate about this industry and makeup and creating. And what an amazing thing that makeup has the power to not just affect an individual, but to affect the way that we relate to each other and friendships that are bonded over it and forged over it and connections and happiness and friendship and love. I don't know. It's just makeup is so much more than a product in a tube to me. I love it so much. And that is the end of me being sappy. So that is it for today's video. This obviously is the final look, which by the way, I'm living. I love this. This is holiday to me. I think this actual eye look would look amazing with a red lip or a nude lip, a nice sequin top or something, some glittery earrings I didn't put in because it's 12 p.m. on a Tuesday. I like the look a lot. I'm glad I took it off and didn't do the spotlight eye. I'm glad I went this way. This is the thing. You have to know like what makeup looks best on you. And for me, like I look best when I have a lighter shade in the inner lid and a darker shade on the outer lid. It just flatters me better, I think. Anyway, that is it for today's video. Make sure you go head over to Samantha's channel and check her out. Also, her podcast, which is Start Inspired, which is really, really great. I will have all of the details to her channels and her socials and all of that stuff in the description box down below. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Hit the bell so you never miss when I upload a video. You can follow me on social. My handle's @GLAM_LATTE. And don't forget about my podcast. The GLAM Latte Beauty Podcast is on iTunes, Google Play, Spotify, Stitcher Radio, CastBox, and iHeartRadio. All those details are in the description box down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys so much, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.
I just wanna hold you. I just wanna